And we're also going to take calls, so stay tuned as we come back and talk about community legal services in mid-Florida on Wake Up Daytona. News, what do you got in the newsroom?
Well, a nasty run-of-the-mill barn fire that really went toxic overnight in the West County area. We'll tell you all about it.
Also coming up in the next half hour, we'll take a look at sports, tell you who won the All-Star game, and the Daytona Cubs are back in town. As a matter of fact, I have a family 4-pack of tickets to the Cubs, courtesy of Wings Pizza and things, for tomorrow's Thirsty Thursday game, if you pay careful attention to the sports report, all right? Be listening for that coming up, your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to tomorrow night's Daytona Cubs. The news is next, followed by the Mark Bernier Morning Comment. It's 7:31. On Wake Up Daytona on WNDB.
CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett. How are we handling the downturn with mortgage firms unsettled, gas prices high, you know?
For several months, Americans have viewed the economy as the country's most important problem. That's still the case. In this poll, 39% volunteer the economy or jobs when it comes to the country's most important problem.
Pollster Kathleen Frankovic on a fresh CBS News survey.
There continues to be worry and concern about gasoline prices. 65%, nearly 2 out of 3 Americans say that gas prices have caused a hardship in their household. For 1 out of 3 Americans, 34%, that hardship has been serious.
A Reuters Zogby poll says confidence dropped based on economic concerns. Optimism on personal finances is eroding. Ratings for the Bush administration down. Jefferies and Company analyst Art Hogan says if you've got money in the market, not to worry.
Feel safe that the market has had 11 bear markets and we've survived since the World War II. We're going to get through this one as well.
CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
Proud to serve and connected to the Halifax area.
WNDB NewsTalk 1150.
73 degrees along the world's most famous beach, headed for a high of 90. It is 7:32. This news brought to you by Tom Cook Jewelers, your official Rolex jeweler. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Williams. Our top story, an apparent environmental mess waiting to burn itself out. Volusia County firefighters remain at the scene of a barn fire in the 400 block of High Banks Road in DeBarry. They were first called to the scene late yesterday afternoon, but then the barn's owner said 1,600 pounds of copper and 200 pounds of fertilizer were inside the structure. And that changed the complexion of firefighting efforts as toxic smoke filled the air, but apparently no harm to residents.
So we asked residents to shelter in place as we had hazardous material technicians come into the area, and they were able to monitor the air quality and determine that it was safe. We felt the most appropriate course of action was for residents to just go ahead and stay inside their home.
The county's Shelley Sofranic says samples taken overnight show the air being a normal quality, with the smoke not posing any threat. She says firemen will remain on the scene most of the day to make sure hot embers don't spread. The fire started by a bolt of lightning. A Port Orange man being held on $60,000 bail after being accused of hate crimes. Thomas Cosby was arrested by Daytona Beach police of intentionally running down 25-year-old Makita Cato Monday night as she rode her bicycle on the sidewalk in the 700 block of South Atlantic. Cosby is white. Cato is an African-American woman who recently moved to the Daytona Beach area. She is recovering at Halifax Medical Center with a broken leg and internal injuries after police say Cosby deliberately drove his car on the sidewalk, striking the woman. Cosby's car continued a short distance before hitting a tree and then rolling over several times. He has been charged by police with aggravated and simple battery. A 32-year-old alleged bank robber is in the Volusia County Branch Jail this morning, accused of robbing the SunTrust Bank branch on Deltona Boulevard. The SO's Brandon Haught says Ahmad Mays made off with a couple of $1,000s in cash, but he didn't get too far.
Deputy Roy Galarza spotted the suspect vehicle traveling westbound on I-4 heading into Seminole County. He stayed a safe distance behind the car while waiting for other units to arrive.
When Mays got off the Interstate 4 area in Seminole County, a short pursuit began, but it quickly ended when he wrecked his car. Mays now charged with bank robbery. Florida State University has been selected as the lead university for a new Florida Center for Advanced Aeropropulsion, a collaboration with the state's premier researcher in aerospace and aviation. FSU will focus on bridging the gap between the academic world and industry and give university-produced innovations a push towards commercial viability. The New York Stock Exchange opens today at 10,963. The Dow Jones Industrial Average off 93 points at Tuesday's close. The Nasdaq up about 3 points to 2216. The S&P 500 finished down 13 points to 1215. Traffic and weather next. WNDB Morning News Time now 7:35.
With the deep blue Caribbean, a steady 15-knot breeze, and 3 days of head-to-head racing with the Virgin Islands as a backdrop, the Rolex Cup Regatta attracts the finest racing yachts in the world. Equally at home in this sailor's paradise is the sailor's timepiece, the Rolex Yachtmaster. Equipped with a clearly legible rotatable bezel and a trip-lock winding crown modeled on the design of a submarine hatch, it's a true ocean-going chronometer. Yet with its classic lines and distinctive oyster bracelet, it's equally as well suited for the good life ashore. To see the Yachtmaster and a complete selection of other Rolex timepieces for both men and women, visit your official Rolex jeweler. Tom Cook Jeweler, your official Rolex jeweler, located at 150 South Beach Street in beautiful downtown Daytona Beach, creating the standards by which all others are measured. Hours Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturdays 10 to 3.
7:36 at NewsTalk 1150 WNDB. You're hearing the morning news. Let's check traffic and weather together, starting with WNDB's Jennifer Keefe.
Well, hey, Mr. News, our situation is clear in Ormond Beach, but there's still some problems out there. This report's brought to you by Visit Florida. The situation was on US 1 at the I-95 southbound exit ramp. Things are out of the way now, but use caution through there. Look out for the fog around Volusia County, especially near I-4 and I-95. And then on I-4 westbound at Lake Mary, a crash is off to the side. There may still be some debris in the left-hand lane, though, on I-4 westbound at Lake Mary. There are some delays. Want to walk the longest national seashore in the country? Head to Gulf Islands National Seashore in Pensacola. Discover a hidden Florida at visitflorida.com. I'm Jennifer Keefe, News Talk 1150 WNDB.
Variable cloudiness today and tonight with showers and thunderstorms, some heavy. High today 86 to 90 and low tonight 70 to 74. I'm meteorologist Heather Zare.
73 degrees along the world's most famous beach. Our next news at 8 o'clock from the CBS Radio Network. We're proud to serve Volusia and Flagler counties on 1150 WNDB. The entire world on the internet at WNDB.am. With bulletins at once, I'm Mark Williams. WNDB Morning News Time 7:37.